All right, let's set up for a recap. This is the new turn, and that was down here in the minor. And this is Simplicity 2, which is the weird new scale. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a recap of Composing for Change Part 22 Finesse. In today's episode, we did two things. We wanted to keep working with the simplicity variations, which you just heard a little bit of, and we wanted to begin work on some presentations next week and next month that will involve interactive music. So with simplicity, very simple, we added a bar to make it more of a turn. It went da 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 instead of da 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 da. It went da 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 da, which is called a turn. It's like a turn of phrase. So we got that done, and we dutifully copied them from the upper row where it got added, where it says added, to the lower row, which is the reflected in place. And then we dutifully did that over here with the second version of the pentatonic scale or heptatonic scale, and we did that. So that's all done. Then we hopped over to our virtual world, which some of you may remember from composing in multiple dimensions. And in this area, our interactive music demo uses a placard that kind of says like this: what is music awareness? And then we jumped into what we call the 3D orchestra pit, which is a picture of us here. So the cool thing about the interactive music is people can click on things and play the scales. And in point of fact, here is the, you can even see we made a little, we took our updated display from the last stream and made a copy of it right here, hovering over our head. Dun, da, 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 illustrating lines of reflection and so forth. But as we said, you can actually click on the notes and go around and on this display, the upper row is minor and the lower row is major. Which gives us delightful pause because we elected to use a certain way of coding to display music. The colors indicate the note type, so that's a none note. Those are mode notes, those are urge notes, this is a neutral, and that's a root. But over here, we did something different because blah, 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 blah. We're trying to pay more attention to the excluded notes. And in this series, we've made a new rule saying it's not just a none note, it's a shared none 1 and a shared none 2, and it's a minor none and a major none. So the none notes are coming into their own, which we should really acknowledge in the stream log. In this series, the none notes are coming into their own. I mean, we kind of have been thinking of them as placeholders. Um, they're the in-between notes, but it turns out, as we've been discovering on this, that those in-between notes sound awfully different. This is when you change those in-between notes, you get this kind of a sound. You change those in-between notes, that's pretty different. That's pretty different. So that's where the share, and those are just the shared nones. Now we really should be acknowledging that is. Excuse us when we do a little housekeeping. Did we do that right? G flat. Did we talk about how important it is to Be obsessive. Now we got it. We'll fix that. In any event, that concludes today's stream. Our ideas for next time are to continue the simplicity variations and preparations for, we have 2 upcoming presentations. One is next week, which is going to be in this virtual world here, which we've done earlier this year. So we kind of have to vary it a bit. We have 15 minutes instead of 40 minutes. And then next month we have a online teamwork presentation demo where we're going to use some music, but it's not in this virtual environment. So what we've had to do, we're going to have to transfer all this work we did on piano scripts, like this piano script here. So we made a document here. We copied all the script. There's 2 scripts that we need, and so we will use those scripts to carry over into the other virtual world. Shout outs to Silent Lurker. We appreciate you. Tune in next time to see what happens. Do take care. Do come back. And do keep on streaming.